Hello everyone. This is my first attempt at reading my new granddaughter Annabelle Grace Carlini, a bedtime story. She's 2,000 miles away from me and I miss her very much, and I just figured this would be a way that I would be able to read her a story from far away. So adults, bear with me. This is my first time. Let Grandma get her glasses on. Tonight, for your first story, Bella, Grandma's going to read The Saggy Baggy Elephant. We're going to open it up. It's a golden book. The Saggy Baggy Elephant. Happy Little Elephant was dancing through the jungle. He thought he was dancing beautifully. 1, 2, 3, kick. But whatever he went 1, 2, 3, his big feet pounded so that they shook the whole jungle. And whenever he went kick, he kicked over a tree or a bush. There's the Saggy Baggy Elephant, dancing through the jungle. The little elephant danced along, leaving wreckage behind him, until one day he met a parrot. "Why are you shaking the jungle all to pieces?" cried the parrot, who had never before seen an elephant. "And what kind of animal are you anyway?" There's the parrot. He wants to know who the Saggy Baggy Elephant is. The little elephant said, "I don't know what kind of animal I am. I live all alone in the jungle. I dance and I kick, and I call myself Suki. It's a good sounding name, and it fits me, don't you think?" "Maybe," answered the parrot. "But if it does, it's the only thing that does fit you. Your ears are too big for you, your nose is way too big for you, and your skin is much, much too big for you. It's baggy and saggy. You should call yourself Saggy Baggy." Suki sighed. His pants did look pretty wrinkled. "I'll be glad to improve myself," he said, "but I don't know how to go about it. What shall I do?" "I can't tell you. I never saw anything like you in my whole life," replied the parrot. Oh, poor Saggy Baggy. The little elephant tried to smooth out his skin. He rubbed it with his trunk. That did no good. He pulled up his pant legs, but they fell right back down into dozens of wrinkles. It was very disappointing, and the parrot's saucy laugh didn't help a bit. But even a tiger came walking along. He was a beautiful, sleek tiger. His skin fit him like a glove. Suki rushed up to him and said, "Tiger, please tell me why your skin fits so well." "The parrot says mine is all baggy and saggy, and I do not want to make it fit me. I do want to make it fit me like yours fits you." The tiger didn't care a fig about Suki's troubles, but he did feel flattered and important, and he did feel just a little mite hungry. Oh. "My skin always did fit," said the tiger. "Maybe it's because I took a lot of exercise." But added the tiger, "If you don't care for exercise, I shall be delighted to nibble a few of those extra pounds of skin off of you." Ooh. "Oh, no, thank you, no, thank you," cried Suki. "I love exercise. Just watch me." Suki ran until he was well beyond reach. Scary tiger, huh? Then he did somersaults and rolled on his back. He walked on his hind legs and he walked on his front legs. When Suki wandered down the river to get a big drink of water, he met the parrot. The parrot laughed harder than ever. "I tried exercising," sighed the little elephant. "Oh, I don't know what to do." "Soak in the water, the way the crocodile does," laughs the parrot. "Maybe your skin will shrink." So Suki tramped straight into the water. But before he had soaked nearly long enough to shrink his skin, a great big crocodile came swimming up, snapping his fierce jaws and looking greedily at Suki's tender ears. Here's Suki floating. He hasn't floated near long enough for his skin to shrink. The little elephant clambered up the bank and ran away, feeling very discouraged. "I'd better hide in a dark place where my bags and sags and creases and wrinkles won't show. Poor baby, huh?" he said. By and by he found a deep dark cave, and with a heavy sigh he tramped inside and sat down. There's poor Suki. Poor Suki. He doesn't feel he's worthy because he's saggy and baggy. Let's see what happens. Suddenly, he heard a fierce growling and grumbling and snarling. He peeked out of the cave and saw a lion padding down the path. "I'm hungry," roared the lion. "I haven't had anything to eat today. Not a thing except a thin, bony antelope and a puny monkey and a buffalo, but such a tough one, and 2 turtles, but I can't count turtles. There's nothing much to eat between these saucers they found for clothes. I'm hungry. I want to eat an elephant," said the lion. And he began to pad straight towards the dark cave where the little elephant was hidden. "This is the end of me, sags and bags and wrinkles and all," thought Suki, and he let out one last trumpeting bellow. Just as he did, the jungle was filled with a terrible crashing and awful stomping. A whole herd of great gray wrinkled elephants came charging up, and the big hungry lion jumped up in the air, turned around, and ran away as fast as he could. Snooky peeked out of the cage, and all of the elephants smiled at him. Suki thought they were the most beautiful creatures he had ever seen. And there's all the elephants to came and scare the lion away. Bad lion, "I wish I looked like you," he said. "You do," grinned the big elephants. "You're a perfectly dandy little elephant," they said. And that made Suki so happy that he began to dance, 1, 2, 3, kick, through the jungle with all of those big, brave, friendly elephants behind him. The saucy parrot watched them dance, but this time he didn't laugh, not even to himself. And there he is, Suki with all of his new family elephants. He really did have people that loved him, as I love you, Annabelle. Good night, sweetheart.